Hello, and welcome back to Vampyr. Okay, I can finally level up. I think. Let's take a look. Oh, what to choose, what to choose. Physical prowess. Oh, so this is how I increase my stamina. Okay, cool. Okay, fun. Let's upgrade you as well, because I really like how you work. And of course my spear. You throw a large blood spear, which can pass through enemies in front of you. This massive projectile will deal greater damage than before. You concentrate to create 3 small blood spears, which can hit all enemies facing you. Compared to the basic ability, range individual damage is reduced. No, it's not. Anything else? Oh, so let's upgrade you as well. Okay, cool. You trade more blood to heal yourself instantly. You gain an additional boost to your health regeneration. Can I upgrade you as well? Big Thirst. Maybe later. Well, it doesn't seem like anything is different from this area, at least. Okay, I'm pretty certain that I healed all of you. What do you have? You have a code, and you have a code as well, so 2 codes. I'm not certain how this works. Great. Before we begin, let's go treat those code patients. Rich blood sample. A small dose of rich blood can be used to create blood serum for vampires. Regenerate 100 blood points instantly. You use the same medicine as this, yes. Interesting. Light regeneration serum. Can I upgrade you to regeneration serum? Yes. Regenerate 500 health points. Bring back the Braille notes to Mason. It seems like I have 3 of those notes. So I am kind of curious. The Whitechapel Street. Easy enough. Don't challenge me again. Sure, you managed to hit me from there, why wouldn't you? Foolish creature. Right. Both of you are in Whitechapel. Xiao Shan. Guess you'll be the first one we visit. If we manage to find you, I mean. Alrighty. With your mail. Someone sent me an email. Okay, go this way then. Now I do prefer to have more health than blood, because blood is easily gained.
Burn it, boys!
Sure. Aren't you a little bit new? Never seen you before. You come here often. Of course you explode in acidic smoke. Potassium permanganate. Nice little shillings. So I wonder, where is this man?
Don't come closer, sir. Stop right now! Go back, half steady, boys! We've got one of them here! Get back!
And just watch as I devour your friend. Guess you two were very close, weren't you? Only the victors can claim the higher ground. It was foolish to assume a little bit of fire can harm me.
I'll put it in!
Oh, I thought you were dead. I guess it shows me for assuming the worst. Oh, you two are not gonna play together? Very well. I'll play with both of you. Okay, beastie. That collision section was weird. Okay, if he resists it, then I shouldn't have a timeout for it. Watery, brisk bloodsome. Okay. Now I guess we need to go this way. Don't eat the rats, not yet. Their time will come. Okay, I can understand the gravestones, but how did you break the bench? Mind you, it's not.
Look lively! It's onto us!
Whoa, there.
Monster!
Yeah, the last hit wasn't that important.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you, Dr. Reid?
Yes, it's me, come on.
Pays visits to people at this late hour.
What can I do?
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I hear them hissing and scratching at my door every night. The sick made mad by the fever. But these walls are thick, and my lock is solid.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Swan. What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Wait. I could heal myself here? Why? Because he's blind.
I don't care! Gotcha!
I'm sorry, who are you? A vampire.
Your prey is
Why do you have a sword? And where did you get it? Let's take a good trigger part. Nice, that's for my revolver. Or the other pistol. I do like the revolvers more, so I'm gonna use the revolver later. Okay, who needs my help? Two people. They're both in Whitechapel.
This is despicable.
blood icon. And shadow. Cool.
Stupid newborn!
Oh, come on. Okay, that didn't make any sense now. How about you fight each other? They're vampires. Finally. Okay, where's the other one? Did you kill him? Okay, your turn.
Don't you know better? This is my territory. Gotcha. Your prey is mine now. Bleeding.
Wow. Yeah, I won, but... Wow. Okay, Clayton. Who are the two guys? I think I know this one. Don't remember why I let the other one go. Oh, hello. The other one, whatever. Okay, Camilla. I didn't like Camilla. She doesn't speak.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
I honestly don't remember where they are. I know where the rental guy is. I think he's just in the other street. There he is.
Mr. Bates,
Evening, Doctor.
how are conditions in Whitechapel at present?
The way this sickness is spreading, I don't think there'll be enough new bloods to replace those tenants I'm losing from this bloody thing.
Since I took an oath to help,
Well,
infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds.
what?
Goodbye.
Okay. We have a house. Okay. Anyway, where were I? For the love. Why, of course he did it. And where did you go? Oh, Dorothy Crane is not here anymore, we know. Unfortunate. Again, I hate the minimap in this game. Of the luck thereof. Ah, there she is. Do I know you?
Good evening, Zhao Shu.
晚上好, Dr. Reid. It's good to see you again.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
My only relief is that my Matthew died before seeing the madness that approaches.
Yeah, but why?
How do you feel?
I don't...
You should recover quickly.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Every single one of you is healthy. I don't know how this is calculated. I believe health actually went down after I healed everyone. Of course there's gonna be potassium permanganate here. Okay, pup. Can you even explain how that happened? You can tell me? Dude, I was behind you. Great. My health levels are low now.
It's too strong now. Christ, he's dead.
I'm actually glad that I invested in health now. Oh, I don't know where to look for the last one, so let's go back here. New dialogue available for Dr. Swansea. He just refuses to die, doesn't he? Oh, that's it? Level 12? That's gonna be fun. Whoa. What? Have I never been here before? Oh, shillings! You're not gonna give me anything? Box of bills, okay. Yeah, I have to continue.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
That was a good combo on his part there. Try that again. I dare you. Let's go talk to Swansea. Dear Dr. Reid, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End, and I'm convinced we are all now in great danger. The guards of Farwen have launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any icon they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascension Club, recently contacted me. He wishes me to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. With this letter you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your friend, Lady Ashbury.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
I thought I saw something. I said map. Guess I was mistaken.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
Okay.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion, and with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Lovely.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster, in less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Geoffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Priwen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
Of course they are. I'm killing most of them.
Thank you.
Wait, is that it? This man is missing. I think they're all dead. It's not my problem, really. Is there anyone else missing? Doesn't seem like it.
Over there! There's one of them! All of you bloody killing! God, take this! That's what you do with these.
Just one of you remains.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Simple. Alrighty. (1918) for our country, for our
Burn it, boys! Christ! He's dead!
oh! I thought I was helping you. Alrighty.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Sure.
Dr. Reid, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Why do you keep mocking me?
Why do you continue to mock me?
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady?
Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
Wonderful.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Priwen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Yeah, but how does that work? Am I supposed to feed her my blood? I never did that. Were my teeth bleeding?
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Tell me about them.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. all of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the Guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
I bet it's a lie.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
Interesting.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Priwen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Just so you know, this act seems far better than the other ones I've had the pleasure of playing thus far.
Will the Guard of Priwen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Priwen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Well, I believe we should fight back.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
You know, you can give me some names so I can investigate myself. You're useless.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Sure. Well, this place is kind
So,
of...
time to visit the Ascalon Club.
What do we know about this area? New dialogue available. Okay, let's go talk to her. And since we're here, might as well loot a little. I'm certain she won't mind. Tonight I went with my mother visiting the sick. 1930. Of the East End. I have been a long time since I went to the sad part of town to see her talking and listening to those poor people. Moved me beyond words. She really tried to make a difference and really tries to help these men and women. She also killed one of them tonight. It happened so quickly. I did not even notice she had vanished. But when she reappeared, she looked so much more alive, more vivid. I immediately knew what had just happened. She took a life and I saw nothing. We returned home without a word. If I ever become like her, I won't feed on the dying. I will kill the guilty and the brutes whenever they hide. This afternoon 2 men tried to corner me in a back alley while I was campaigning for the women's rights to vote. I called for help as loud as I could, like Mother told me. I don't know what would have happened if a soldier had not ordered them to leave me alone. He then walked me home and tried to kiss me. I refused. He did not say a word and left. The whole story made me so sad. I was still crying when Mother woke up after the night had come. I told her the whole truth, and she held me against her chest. Then we went to the theater to see Doris Fletcher in her new play. I think I'm a little bit frustrated that Mother did not rush out to make them all pay. If I were a vampire, I would not be that merciful. C.A. We had a terrible argument with Mother last night, as she refused once again to turn me into an immortal when I reminded her of what had happened to me in the street with the 2 men, and how things would have been different if they had like her, or if they had carried weapons. She simply smiled and told me that to be part of this world meant to be ready to face it. I'm not sure I understand what she means, but it drives me crazy. I left home in the middle of the night to see Emily at her house, and I spent the whole day there. Maybe it's time for me to leave Mother's house and live my life, just like Emily. I love Mother so much, but it frustrates me to see what she refuses to take about my conversion. Tonight I'm as sad as I am excited. for I'm about to leave the house for good. Mother has agreed to let me be on my own flat in East End, West, God's sakes. As long as it is not far from her house, I had to promise her I would be very careful. I told her how much I love her, and she told me she was proud of me. I understand now that she only wants me to be as strong and independent as she is. I must admit I am very thankful for all she taught me throughout the years. She made the woman I am today. Okay, now it's time for me to choose where to go from here. Whatever I'm going to do with my life, it's up to me. All I know is this: if I ever choose to become an immortal, I will not involve my mother in this choice, for this is my life, and I am responsible for my actions. Cool. Scarlet Ashbury. Nice. Anyway, I'm gonna end this episode here, so thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.